Virgo, how you doing? So remember this one thing. Steve or Stephen or Stephen King or a lion or a Leo or an Aquarian or a fish. Could be a fish, could be something to do around a Pisces or a life path 3, or you could have it in your chart, or you could be called Charlotte. But always remember this one thing, Virgo, before we begin with your reading, is that the most valuable thing above all, gold or silver or money, is time. Now, you could be dealing with Silver, Sylvester, Steve, Stallone, Sarah, Sassy, Sandra, casino, gambling, money being involved. But never forget that the most valuable thing ever in your life is the time that is given to you and that is given to another person, because it's more valuable than anything. So communication is absolute key when it comes to realizing who is it that gives me that time and effort, because time is valuable. Okay, so let's see. I don't know why I needed to say that, but it feels that way to a message that normally comes out to, I'm also hearing Norman or Normington or Nigel or Niall or Denial or Danielle. You're right, Danielle, but or Denial. Someone could be in denial. Okay, you could be dealing with like a 9, which would be yourselves, Virgo. Life path 9 energies, in denial of something, or someone's in denial. You see, this is what I'm saying. I think there is this denial energy here, and I think that's why I'm possibly saying it. When someone's in denial and you wait for someone and you wait for communication, love doesn't wait. Okay, love is time, and time gives it to you. Okay, so like constant communication, constant flow of energy, and that energy that someone gives you is the time that they give you. So when it does that, it means purity. But when you get denial and you get denied, some people can wait for a long time to spend time with someone that doesn't give them the time of day. Or Colin or Collier, okay, or Rachel, okay, or Richard Evans or Barry. But it doesn't give you time, you see. So how you work on your intuition of knowing is also learning to detach. Because if a person isn't remaining consistent within time, they can be in denial and they can wait for the wrong energy and the wrong person and the wrong everything, where I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen because I'm in denial, okay, and that I just need to wait for that, which is afraid to detach. And when you're afraid to detach, that means that you're not the master of the nun. So you could be called nun, maybe, but like you're not a master of your own creation. You create your own destiny. And when people give you time and effort, there you go. You know that they're willing to put in time and effort for you because they see that you're worth it, right? So I don't know why, because someone here could be in denial. They could be physically in denial, and they're kind of waiting on a specific energy, okay, or a specific person, or someone that's across the Atlantic, or specific, okay, so you'd have to travel, okay. But love always finds a way. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter of the distance, and it doesn't matter of the distance between people. If there is communication, that is key to the beginning. But if there isn't communication and there is distance, and that is the trouble and the worry, then, like I said, the time that someone gives you is the time that you get to know someone. Because it shouldn't stop an energy if it's strong enough. That's what I'm saying. An energy here, if strong enough, is the energy and the time I'm willing to put into you to work on whatever that would be that comes up in my life, okay? Because it wouldn't say no. The energy, if saying yes, are you dealing with a Libra or a possible life path 2, okay, or you, okay, or Alchemy or Natalie, hello. But like, or anybody's got N in their name, or from New York or New York City, well, America, basically, which is the majority of people here. But yeah, I definitely keep hearing Steph, and Jeff, and Steve. But like, yeah. What else have we got for Virgo? A specific. There's a long distance energy here. I'm picking up like a Piscean energy in the world in my esoteric head before we do these. Okay, because they could well come out. I'm welcoming. It's kind of like, well, I'm welcoming you out and I'm calling you out, so I'm calling you. So you're talking to somebody. Okay, now obviously, I mean, I have 3 placements of Virgo, so you can watch this from any placement of Virgo or a life path 9, don't forget. Now, I would say another star sign, but that doesn't work this way. Some people have been asking me, I'll have to put the video out for people, but that video is in place, you're dealing with the fish and the world. There's an energy here of where does this fit into my life? Will this fit? Will this work? Could it work? Okay. Should it work? Could it work? Okay. But I do feel that there is a distance here because I keep feeling like a life path 3, and that to me is a world card. That is a 3. And that means that there is distance, but is that a problem? Is that a problem? Or is it a problem child? Is it a problem because someone has a child here? Because I'm hearing Leavely, right, Leafly, but like, or Greenway, you could have Greenway, hopefully not, right, but you could have a green name, so you could be someone that's in my chat, someone has a green, something around being green, you know, your name is Greenie, or Green, or Dave, or Boy, Dave Boy Green, you could be a boxer, okay, but I'm also hearing green. So if it isn't anything to do with like this background or being green, then it might be, or I'm picking up messages for people that are in the join, Steve's join button that come up as green, right? So if you are, and these messages are relating to you and you're somehow green, then it could be me, you, Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. It could be you then. Me and you then. Is it just me and you then? Are you privately talking to someone, like a private conversation that's going on, and is it just me and you? Or is there anybody else? Is there like self-doubt here of like, is it just me and you? Or like, are you interested in someone else? That's where this energy of that message that I started giving you for a start, that was to do with around time and effort and love always proves a way. But I feel like that someone here is maybe focusing on the wrong direction of life instead of the right energy, where they're kind of like waiting. Because if you're waiting for someone and there isn't consistency of someone that's giving you time and effort, and they're not doing that and they're not putting in the effort, then what you need to learn here is detachment. Okay, because that's knowing one's own worth, that, okay, I'm giving you a certain amount of time and effort, and I'm putting that in, Steph and Jeff, but I'm putting that effort in, okay, and if you're not giving me that effort back and it's not constant, then that's Constantine, that is Neo. You're right, Neo, girl, are you there? But like, Neo, okay, so you're not Constantine, okay, so it's not a constant energy, which is more of a wishy-washy kind of hesitating, don't know, you know, and then that means that someone doesn't see the value that you have, which isn't money or anything else, it's time, right? It's not the value of anything that you have. The value of everything in life is key of communication of the time that I'm spending giving you for free, right? For free, because it means it doesn't matter to me. It just means that you matter to me, not anything else, right? So whether that's coming out for you, Heather, Henry, Haley, any H in someone's name, H, unless someone's on heroin. But yeah, time seems to be of an essence here, because it feels like I don't quite know where I stand. And am I like wasting my time? Am I putting my effort in or out? Like, where do I apply my time? Where am I applying it? Okay. Or am I lying it? Something around a Leo or an Aquarius. Am I lying it? It, Steve? Stephen? Or am I lying it? Or am I lying to it? Hopefully nobody's lying to a Stephen. Sorry, if you don't know our channel, okay, watch my live video that I did. I'll do another one because I'll specifically tell you how I channel and stuff. But when I say it, that's like, oh, Stephen King, it, right? So Steve, any S in anybody's name that has got an S in the name, or you're watching it as any placement of Virgo and you've got S in your own name, okay? S in name, S and G, I am a messenger. Some of you are messaging someone, constantly messaging somebody, like speaking to them on the phone or messaging or something like that, or Laura, Lucy, or a Capricorn or a Lucifer, okay, and a Capricorn, and you're constantly doing something here. So there is an interest. Someone is intrigued, or you are into someone here. And it's like, I'm interested but invested. Interest and invest. Is there something to do with someone's tits? A vest? You are under a vest. Could be someone from Germany or something like that. Okay, or Belgium, Germany, that kind of area. But like, or someone that has an accent, right? Or an interest where money could be a problem. Like, is money a problem? But that's things that can be worked out in time, right? If money is a problem, then a problem shared is a problem halved, is a problem solved. Trying to solve a problem around a money issue. Some of you are in a long distance relationship here, and you may be worried that someone wouldn't go the distance in order to be with someone or see the person because they wouldn't do that. But have they been asked? Because like I said, if there's distance of a problem and the distance is the fact that you're not speaking to someone, then that's fucking obvious, right? And if the distance is the fact that someone wouldn't travel to be with someone, then why not? Is it a Pisces? Why not? Is it because one does and one doesn't? Or is it because one hasn't spoke to one about one thing? Like, I haven't spoke about the thing. The thing. That's me. That's me in the corner. Virgo, life path 9. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Mark, Region, Rachel, R. Trying to keep an eye on you, but I don't know if I can do it. There's like trying to keep an eye or a lookout on someone here. I'm trying to look out for you, because I'm the one who wants to be with you. Someone's Mr. Big, or someone's big. In the spotlight. Chris, Christine, Chrissy, Chrissy Ra, Christine. Christine, you alright? Christine, Chrissy Ra, Chrissy Ray, Chrissy Ma. And I'm the one that wants to be with you. Why am I also in flaky pastry? Someone's like Manchester or Leeds. Or like flaky pastry. Could be like very flaky. Fleck. In the flesh. Pink Floyd, In the Flesh. Down, 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 down. I've got some bad news for you, sunshine. Dick isn't well. He stayed back at the hotel. It's kind of like putting someone in a spotlight. Or a spotlight. There's one with spots. Right? Put him up against the wall. There's one that's blah, blah, blah. He doesn't look right to me. Get him up against the wall. Is it where, like, appearance or, like not fitting in with something that doesn't quite fit there, and it's like judging people or judge, jury, and execution, dealing with a Libra, and I'm, like, going to court and stuff like that and having to go to court. Or I'm judging people off, playing people off against either, or judging Peter Pan, the boy that never grew up. Grown up. Something to do with children being here. But yeah, there's one like to me. They didn't look right. Get him up against the wall. If I had my own way, I'd have you all shot. Right. So you could be from Berlin, or Vera-Lynn, or Vera, or V. It's got V in their name. There, Valerie, or Vera, Viva Las Vegas. It could be from Las Vegas, or Alaska, or someone from up north, which is a lass. If they're from up north, from where I am, they're basically called a lass, okay, which is like Manchester, Sheffield, a kind of way. They're normally classed as lasses. Lads and lasses. Hey, now then, lads and lasses. Hey, you're right there, Terry. We could be from fucking Birkenhead or something from up and Manchester. Manning, Major D, Mania. I'm a maniac on the floor. Some of you are some of you are dancing and singing, or you're a singer in a band, dancing, tiny dancer. Down, 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 down. Goodbye, no one ever. Dana, Dinah. Susie Quattro, Susie, not Quattro. Anyway, what was I picking up here? Something before I went on to that. I'm a singer. Tractor driver? Singer. No, it was tiny dancer. That's what I was kind of trying to think of the words. Down, 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 down. Tiny dancer in my head. You could be listening to him. 'Cause this train won't stop. This train won't stop. This train don't stop here anymore. Train ticket. Some of you might be looking for a train ticket to get on a train or a plane. There's like distance, like a marathon runner. Well, a marathon would be London. So there could be British folk up in there. Y'all out there, British folk? Or folklore, or folk, or fork, or fork off. Okay. Giddy up, fork off. You're not fast enough. Guy Fawkes. Guy, Jai, Shy. I always noticed that. It's weird. Sorry. Like, I always, because I've just had a shave. And I always get like a dark patch. And when I'll rewatch it back, I think, oh, why have I got a dark patch? I always miss those bits. So are you shaving? Or getting prepared and having a shave? Oh, you want to try being a man, having to shave your face. Oh, that face race, Rachel? Shave. I don't know. Mark? The name Mark. Mark, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julia, any got M. Anyway, let's get on because I've given you a lot of energy there. So let's see, there's your channeling part. So Virgo, what have they got for the next 48 hours for Virgo? Ooh, waiting, there you go. I am worth my weight in gold, but I am only prepared to wait so long before I start investing into myself. I have to think of myself here. But I will invest into you if you're investing into me, or are you investigating me? Which means that you're, I don't know, investing into the RAS or RAF. Jeff and Steph. There's Elizabeth there crying at laughter. But like investments, or are you for the RAS? The RAS, like something to do with around maybe government money, claiming government help or government support. Supported housing and living, or Livia, or faith, but like supported living, but it might be also the RAS. I don't know what you guys call it, but that's like tax, paying my tax or something like that. Tax certificate, taxi, car, waiting, something about waiting to be able to travel. Here, let's see. Because that is a 7. Let's see. How much time and effort am I prepared to put into someone that's putting it into me? Quite a lot if they are. Okay. I am worth my weight in gold individually on my own, so I know my own worth. Okay. Because this is what I've built up as a legacy. Okay, I know, unless you don't have a leg to stand on. Yeah. But like, it's kind of like I know my own worth in gold, and I know what I'm worth, and it probably wouldn't just be money. But it means what is that I'm stable and have everything about me that's secure, where I have a security blanket and I have like, I'm stable enough to be secure in my life. So all I'm waiting on is, for love don't live here anymore. So cool, I keep hearing the name live, but like, I don't want to live here, because love don't live here anymore. Let's see, Virgo, the next 48. the Death card, a Scorpio or a Scorpio placement or a fish. When I say place, you say cod, haddock, fish, seaside. You might be going down the seaside or visiting the coast, or you're on the coastline here. Coaster, Costa, coffee. Some of you might be eating coffee. Someone's dark chocolate. Right. Dark. Someone's dark. Danny Darko. Or dark complexion. Someone's very dark here. Like, not complexion, but they're... I mean, I have 3 placements of Scorpio, so I know about the darkness, bruv. I mean, is it someone from Australia, or is it Ozzy Osbourne? Okay. Or that way, near Australia. But let's see. Virgo. Next 48. Ooh. I'm happy. I'm happy with you or without you. That could have been that number. That, well, the number 1 hit that was once. Once were warriors. South Africa. Hey, gal, you right there, gal? You want to put some makeup on in it? Jack. South Africa. South America. But what was the message before? Someone's selfish, a Pisces, but someone knows that they're worth their weight in gold. Because this is, I'm willing. Like, I'm willing to go into a commitment, okay, but I also know what I'm worth, which means that there's a hesitation before committing into a relationship, right? Which means that was it, the number 1. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Waited all my line. Waited it all in line, I think it is. Waited all in line, oh. Waited all in line just to be the next to be with you. So I would wait in line and I would queue up to be with you. So form an orderly queue. So there might be quite a few people that are waiting to be with this person or something. I don't think this person's afraid to attach or detach, if I'm honest. They're not afraid of an attachment, that's for sure. But they're definitely not afraid... Steph and Jeff. They're definitely not afraid to detach either. There's a whole lesson around detaching. Attachment is easy. It's easy to attach to someone because they're worth their weight in gold, right? So it's easy to attach to a person. What's an attachment? Talking, communicating. You have to see. That's what I'm saying. Me, I know a person straight away. When I hear their voice, voice is everything to me. Absolutely everything. Because I can pick up on their voice. If I hear their voice and their voice has a dulcet tone and it's very calming and it's very relaxing and it's very, like, me, I can tell all day, straight away. If I, like, it's, in order to find people, you've got to be able to see them and hear them and know everything, okay? So there's this energy of, like, I'm sorry, but I, like, you know, I think that you're worth waiting, but I know how to detach, okay? If that's not what you want. Let's see. Virgo. For the next 48 hours for Virgo. 3 of Cups, Piscean. All my little fishes are all up in here. Go Pisces. Any of you out there got, say, like Virgo in your chart anywhere, but you're a Piscean? Go Pisces. Go me little fish. Or Scorpio. I've got so much of it. I come up in a lottery. Now, you can watch that if you don't know. Right? Hey, I always do this. Why do I do it? So I have 3 Scorpio, 3 Aries, 3 Gemini, and 3 Virgo. Okay, so you can be coming all up in your own reading, and it's just yourself, and you're in love with yourself, and you're kind of like, well, I know that one day in your life you will find that you're always waiting. You remember me somehow. Will you remember me? Do you remember me? Is someone about to approach someone again and say, look, do you remember me? Do you remember the 5th of November? Well, I do. That's Guy Fawkes night. And that's when my dad died, and he was an Aries. So, November, Rain, Lorraine, Lucy, Laura, Linda, or Liz, Lila, Tyler. But, like, do you remember me? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Michael Jackson. Any M or J? Sorry, Miss Jackson. But like, do you remember me? So someone might be communicating with someone, or Mike, okay, or Michael, and might be like contacting someone saying, do you remember me? Do you remember me? I am. Do you remember me? Yep. You have to remember what you said. Let's see. Let's see. Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? For the next 48. But I'm not one that holds grudges, Michael. As long as you admit them. Right. But 8 of Pentacles. So you'll know what I mean. I think you're a life path 9, right, bruv? Yeah. But yeah, anyway, it's all said and done. I don't care what, you know. But yeah, if you are wondering, you know, I was sent a video that you called me out on all of my, I don't know, you wasn't very nice after being on my Patreon and on my YouTube and supporting me for quite a while, and then someone sends me a video out the blue saying, here's this person talking shit about you. You can do that, but hope you learn something. It doesn't matter, I don't hold a grudge. Well, I do for a little while because I have free placements of Scorpio. But if you want to talk shit about me, that's fine. But, you know, the past is the past, right? So live and let die. Live and let die. Bam. Someone's like plays guitar or synthesizers or music or Paul or Pucci or a Pisces and just live and let die. When you were young and your heart was an open book. The Akashic Records. You used to say, live and let live. Live, Livy? You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But in this heaven place and world in which we live in, live, Livia, makes you live and let die. Ba-da-dum, so live and let die. Down, down to living. 007 could be a life path 7 like myself, or a Cancerian placement, or a fish place. They have their own place, they have their own business, they've got a big cock. Well, I'm just saying, bruv, I do. Sorry, I do. Big cock, big ego, big house, big car, big head, big head. Why the fuck is this person not in a relationship? Sorry, I'm just picking up messages. Yeah, I'll take it or leave it. They got a big head. They got a big, like, they like head. They give head. This person could be on a vagina diet, bruv. I'm telling you now, they could be on a vagina diet, Dave. I told you, if this person isn't getting any, then they're looking for some. Oh, I told you. Vagina all day long, bruv. You can eat it for as long as you want. You can eat as much as you like. You don't put on any weight at all. You get a free fucking drink at the end of it. If you was to pull up at McDonald's and say, bruv, I am on a vagina diet, they would say, well, don't worry, bruv. You might not be able to have any vagina because it's expensive and it's hard to come by, but you get a free drink at the end of it, right? So you don't get fries with your vagina. Oh, no, no. But you do get a free drink. Trust me, you do, right? And it'll probably be a large one, right? Because you can get halfway through that drink and you'll be on it again and they'll be like, shit, bro. This is like when you go into a restaurant and they say, would you like a drink with that? And you're like, yeah. And they say, well, you can keep going back for more if you like because you only need to pay for it once and then you get as much as you want. You're like, fuck, I'll get a refill? Shit, I'm going down on that bitch again. So... Did you not know I was a comedy artist in my poor piss artist? But like, yeah, vagina diet, bruv. God, you can get stuck straight into that. You can eat as much as you want. You don't put on an ounce of weight. You can just eat it until the cows come home, bruv. You can go mad at it, right? And there's no discrepancy from the vagina itself. It's like, well, just eat me. And you're kind of like, what, are you sure? And you're like, yeah. You're like, how much can I eat of that? As much as you want. Really? I can eat all of that on this diet? God, can I save some for afters? Told you, you get a free drink with a fucker. So, when you fuck it, right? So, yeah, someone's got a bucket load of something. A bucket load of money. A bucket list. Or they got a list of people that want the vagina. I don't know, but they got a list. Lissa? Melissa? Listen. Listen. Leicester. From Leicester. That's like south. Leicester. Yeah. It's down south, Leicester. Is it? Fuck, I don't know. I've been to Leicester. She's called Melissa. She got a family full of eccentrics. This person could be very eccentric. An eccentric warrior. Or once were warriors. There's a person from South Africa up in here. Once were warriors. Take the weather with you everywhere you go. Always take the weather. Always take the weather with you. Let's see. Virgo. Next 48. Woo! Damn, there's a pussy up in here. Someone wants to smack someone's bitch. Yeah. Smack him like a bitch. I mean, what is Silver doing up in there with his bird? Like, giddy up, donkey. Like, giddy up. Someone wants to hurry up. Like, they're in a rush. They can't, well, to be honest with you, this is me all over. Sorry if I have to talk about myself again. But me, love don't sit around waiting. I'm like, fuck, I would take your hand straight off you. £2. Honestly, me, I am so fast when I get a connection. I'm like, well, you wouldn't even know your eyes. You wouldn't. Your body would just move and your eyes would still be there like, fuck, that was quick. And I'm like, bro, I don't fuck about. I don't. I'm like, bing. Well, yeah, hello. Right, oh, straight away. Don't worry about communicating messages. Not fearful of shit. Don't worry about shit. Unless I get shit. But me, God, take people's heads straight off their shoulders. How quick it is. Not sex. No. No, bruv, we ain't talking about the vagina here, right? We ain't talking about a two-pump chump, bruv. No, Jake. No, Jake? Jack? Oh, Derek. No, we ain't. No, we're talking about this person would take you. Oh, they'd take you to Bermuda, Jamaica. Oh, a pretty mama. Gonna make you sweat till you bleed. Someone's all up into the music here. Making me sweat. Someone could be dripping like a fucked fridge. Let's hope that it's not the opposite, where you're as dry as Gandhi's flip-flop up in here. But yeah, you could be as dry as a fridge in a skip. Or a fucked fridge in a skip. Or someone's kind of like, I don't know, they're getting all juicy-loosey. Juicy. Oh, this is juicy. Trust me, if it's this channel, oh, you get all sorts of shit up in here, Dave. You can get an STD, you can get chlamydia all up in this channel. The things that you can catch up in this channel, God, fucking, I'll be surprised. Right? God, dear. Let's see. Well, the one thing that you will get when you're on here is entertainment, Robbie, or Robert, or Robertson, or Harrison. Okay. But yeah, the one thing that you will definitely get up in here is a fucking laugh. That's for sure. I don't take myself so seriously, sweethearts. I got chlamydia in the eye. I got all sorts of shit going on with me. Let's see. Thrush in the eye. Stop scratching your ass. Now I've realised why I get red eye. It's my sleep. It only happens in this one eye. It doesn't happen here. It happens here. That's it. Just in this eye. Some of you could have one eye. Okay. Or you've got your eye on someone. Or you've got something wrong with your eye. Okay. I do. Okay. But you could as well. Okay. But have something wrong with your eye. Red eye. Pink eye. Called joy. Okay. But yeah, it's my sleeping. It's my sleep. It happens every time. When I go to sleep, this eye, not this eye. And I don't know if it scares me. It does scare me a little bit because I think, why does that keep happening? Now, a lot of you say, well, trust me, these sheets are cleaned very regularly, right? So it isn't that. I've tried different pillows. I've tried different sheets. I've tried clean sheets. I've tried all sorts of stuff. And it still happens. Pink eye, red eye, one eye, not both, one. Okay, it's got to be my sleep apnea. It has to be no oxygen to part of my brain that's causing me to go all fucking twitchy. You're like, I'm fucked up. I am. Yeah, right, Michael. Let's see. Twitchy eye. So let's see. So let's go down on me, bruv. Right, see you later, Virgo. Let's have a look what you got down here, me little lovelies. Let's get you straight and all sorted out. Right, there you go, Dave. Roll up, roll up. So, roll-up. Some of you could smoke roll-ups like I do. Hand-rolled tobacco. Okay, hand-rolled tobacco. Or this person does. They smoke roll-ups. Filters as well. Filter. Philadelphia. Streets of Philadelphia. Philly. Feline. Philly. Someone could back horses. Or have horses. Go in the courses. On courses. Taking a course in something. Anyway, let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Why does Virgo have the Seven of Pentacles? Oh, it's a new person on someone's mind. It's like Elvis Presley. You're always on my mind. I'm just waiting to talk to you. That's all. I'm just here like a fucking squirrel with a nut. Waiting to talk. Okay. So, what's the Devil card? The Devil? Could be a Leo. Damn, could be Leo. Could be Aquarius. But the Devil card. A Capricorn could be. What's the Death card here for? Oh dear. Oh dearie me, what can the matter be? Someone doesn't want the Joker. See guys, you can have all of this shit, but someone's like, nah. Oh, I get it a lot. You kind of like Steve with his big knob and his big house and his big car and his big ego. Fuck that, I don't want that. I don't want that dick. If this doesn't mean that, this is that someone might be struggling financially with money and children, and there's an ending that's going on in that person's life, right? Now, this can also mean that this person, a lot like myself, has a problem with their mother as a child. Like, because I can read you, your story, their story, and I can relate this to just being one person. This was why it would take me so long to tell you the truth in tarot, Truth Time Tarot. Hello, thanks for me reading. Scorpio here with this can mean that this isn't your relationship. This is what a person goes through with their parent, with their mother or father. Now, is everybody relating on that? I fucking guarantee you pretty much, Gary or Tina. But like, or a core, Tina. But like, yeah, this person individually could have like, they have quite a bit of beef with their, this person's on a vagina diet. But they have quite a bit of beef, right, with their parenting energy. Children, ex-husband, ex-wife, maybe. Could be a relation of both of you. You're relating to certain things. But it can also be what this person also individually goes through too. Because normally when you get to know someone and you talk to them, these are the kind of things that you talk to each other about. Okay. Finances, money, what's your life been like? Shit. Right. Oh dear, we don't want that one. 9 of Wands is coming right out up in the shit. What's the 10 of Cups? Is a Magician. So this Pisces is doing really well in order to try and carry the load here. They've got a load. But I came here with a load, and it feels so much brighter than when I met you. Chris Corner, Chris, or is it I came here for a loan, to borrow something, a bank loan, or I need a bank loan, or someone does. What is the 3 of Cups? Oh, this person's hot like mustard. Yep, this is a bing reply, sent a message, wait, bing reply. Okay, whoever it is, this Piscean, right, this Pisces here, if they're a Life Path 3 or a Pisces, sorry, but it is myself, if they reply to you like bing straight away, okay, that means that they're hot for you here, because they reply to every message that you send, they send one back. So this is like thinking about it, and then you get the response from it, or it, or a Steve, but you get the response. It's like, oh, I'm thinking, blah, 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 planning, bing, straight back. Shoots a message straight back. Person could be a shooter. Let's see. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Is a star. They have Aquarius and Leo in their chart. Yeah. Or it is an Aquarian or Leo. Or they do. You got 3 8s. Here. Yeah. Working. My destiny. This is someone that works at their spiritual calling because it's their destiny to do so. Okay, so they earn a very good living doing tarot card readings because it's their destiny to do it. You are my destiny. You are my one and only. You bring that joy to me. You make my whole world. So, yeah, destiny. Someone's following their calling. They're in an alignment with their job. Or with their knob. But they're in alignment with that. They do that because that's what they're supposed to do here. This is very spiritual energy because it is channeling, it's card reading, it's very good at communicating. I don't mind being on camera, FaceTime, being like clients, people, but also doing it publicly as well. Publicly speaking, public speaking. Okay, it could be like TED Talks and all those sorts of stuff, but that's publicly good communicating there. Okay, so I'd be doing that for a living. Doesn't mind being seen or heard and people listening. Or listening, oh, really? Let's not go down that road. What's the 8 of, yeah, Pisces again. Life Path 3, Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. This is a spiritual esoteric reader. Here. Open world communication. Open for communication. Like I said, this person here is a brilliant communicator. When I was saying to you at the beginning of whoever this might be here, when your channeled stuff was about time is the most valuable thing that a person can give you for free, because that's why they do it. Okay, they do that because they have time. Okay, so they give you time. Time after time, when you walk and you love, and you will find me. Time after time, you will find me. Time after time, keep messaging. Anyway, there you go, Virgo. That's what you got, me lovely ladies. So you got 4141, or gentlemen, on the clock, 4141. So you got a 5 and a 5, which means Sagittarius placement, a Taurus placement, or a Life Path 5 placement. You or them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Okay, so someone here has a 5 placement, which means that this person or the other person can have a Sag placement, a Taurus placement, or a Life Path 5 placement. They could even have an actual fire placement. I've got a fireplace. This place could also be a fish. That would be a Pisces, and they have their own place, which means they live in their own place. So I have my own place. Ooh, someone's got their own place. Anyway, or someone's got a fish, and they're like, nope, that's my fish. I'm having that fish for tea or dinner. You might actually be eating fish. Now, that's either pussy or an actual fish. That is also, I do that because I'm on this carnivore diet, so you can have meat and fish. I love slapping me a good piece of meat and then eating some fish afterwards. It's fantastic. But like, but yeah, like smoked salmon, salmons, the name Salmon's Tony, Salmon's Samantha, Sarah, Steve, Sassy, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I eat a lot of fish. I love fish. Well, I love myself. I love eating myself. But anyway, there you go. Jokes are over. So there you go, Virgo. Thanks very much. Now, if you want to support old Stevie Baby, because he tries to give you as much as he can for free, but he does also need to survive as well. And the way that he does that, this is my alter ego speaking now, the way that Steve does earn a living is by Patreon and also the join button. They are both separate things. The Patreon is where I earn most of my money, so I really do hope a lot of you guys consider joining or rejoining after the month end. But you get a lot over there. So this one is the silver or gold tier. You will receive all of your weeklies and monthlies over there. This is where yours will be, is on the silver and gold tier. The gold tier has 65 or more teaching videos that are there and are added constantly, and it's pinned to the top of Patreon, so you don't have to search to find it. Or, if you don't want to and you can afford a little bit of money and you want things in return, then you can join the join button and join Steve's crew and join the Join Ride Like Rock set. So, you can be from the Lake District. Okay, but, yeah, you get a personal reading, one a month. I've actually posted over there. I've not done it yet, so I'm waiting for everybody to leave their question, because you don't have to have a question, because I can't answer everybody's question. But you get one a month, and then you also get a few videos that I throw over there that are secretive, that you will find very informative, and other readings that do go over there as well, time to time, that you don't see unless you're over there. So you will need to be on that in order to do it. You get a glittery name, starry name, you look really good, you glow green, and there you go. Thanks very much. You could even be called the Incredible Hulk. So, thanks very much. Really do appreciate it, and I will see you over on Patreon or next time.